So this is a past continuous. Okay, the thing is past, but in the past it was continuous. The action was continuous. So sometimes there cannot be a single thing, but a progressive thing. So like in the past there was some progression, some progressive thing happen. So playing is a progressing thing, watching is also progressing. So like that. So doing some exercises, etc., etc. With this help of examples, you can clearly understand the concept very well. Okay, so first point to remember by all of you, structure. So let us go to the structure. Subject as usual, and see the auxiliaries we use here. Since it is a past continuous, so past instance, so the immediately your brain should take the all past forms. What are the past forms? And auxiliaries, is, am, are present forms, and was for singular and were for plural, past forms. So you have to take the help of the past form. There in present continuous we have taken is, am, are, but in past continuous we are taking was and were. That's all. This is the only difference in present continuous and past continuous. In present continuous it is, am, are. In past continuous it should be was and were. That's all. The remaining is same. Subject is same in present continuous or past continuous. V4 is also similar in present continuous and past continuous. And complement, it is common for all. Present, past or future, complement is common. So only what we changed is, so that's why I told you very clearly. So there is a very minor difference between present and past and future. So you have to note down the difference. What is the main difference? Where it is different in structure. So that you see. So the remaining thing are same. So there is no change at all. Subject, there is no change. V4 also doesn't change, and complement also doesn't change. Okay, only change is regarding the auxiliaries. If you use is, am, are, it can be, and the remaining structure, with remaining structure it will be present continuous. If you use was and were with the same structure, it will be past continuous. That's all. That is about past continuous regarding the structure. So to denote an action going on sometime in the past, okay, sometime, so not at a particular point of time, sometime, okay, so there is a period of time, you can say, yeah, period of time. For, I told you know the two prepositions, so since and for. Since is for point of time and for is for a period of time. So here also period of time, sometime means a period of time. So to denote an action going on sometime in the past, so I underline the word past. Okay, next, time of action may be or may not be indicated. So time is not that important, only action is important here. So time, you, if you want, you can mention. If you don't want, you don't indicate or mention the time. So time clause is not required here. Okay, let us go to the examples. We were watching TV. See here, we is a plural, it takes were. Yeah, was is for singular and were is for plural, that you know already. And if you apply the same structure to the sentence, we, plural subject, so it took were. We were is correct. No, we cannot say we was, wrong. That is a wrong blunder. So we were. What this is watching? This is nothing but P4. We were watching TV all the evening. What you did yesterday? My friend asked me, what you did yesterday? Then it was my reply. We were watching TV all the evening yesterday. That was our program. Next, second one, I must leave. So one of my friends, he came to my house, and so they sat with me and we had very good time, and it is in the evening around 5-6 o'clock, yeah, maybe around 6 o'clock. So my friend immediately, he stood up and told me, I must leave. I must leave. What? Why he should leave? I must leave. It was getting darker. It was getting darker because he has some minor eye problem. He cannot drive in darkness. So when he should reach home before light fails. He should reach home before light fails. So that's why. So he is worried. He told me, I must leave. I must leave now. Okay, we had very good time. It was getting darker. So it was getting very darker. So that's why I must leave. So that is the thing, is a past. Next, the light went out when I was reading. So this is a past continuous, was reading. So I will take here, so I will be treated as a singular only. I was taking, not I were. We don't say I were. So I will take, but you will always take were, but I takes am and in past was. Okay, please remember that. I was reading. The light went out when I was reading newspaper or anything for my books, school books or subjects, I can say. Next, you were sleeping. See, you is a second person, maybe singular or plural, but always treated as plural. That's why it takes were only. You was is not correct. So the agreement of the subject with the verb is also, auxiliary verb is also important. You have to learn it. So you will always take were since it is treated as a plural. You were sleeping. This is past. You were sleeping. That's why it is a past continuous. You were sleeping when I came to see you. This is also past action. I came to see you, it is a one clause. You were sleeping is another clause. These two clauses are clubbed with when. This is a pronoun. This is a pronoun, nominative pronoun, nominative pronoun. Okay, sorry, relative pronoun. This is a relative pronoun. So you were sleeping when I came to see you. So there is a relation between this and this sentence, this clause and this clause. That's why this is called as a relative pronoun. Okay, it relates these two sentences. You were sleeping when I came to see you. Okay, that is the thing. So both are past actions. So see here, they were playing chess for the past 4 hours. What they were doing? They were playing. There is a plural, third person plural. Were playing. They were playing chess for the past 4 hours. Very long play, and they fight. In chess, they fight, and it took long time, very 4 hours time. See, these are the examples to denote an action which was going on sometime in the past. Next, time of action may or may not be. See here, time of action all the evening. This is the time of action. Past 4 hours. This is the time of action. So where is the time of action here in the second sentence? No. Where is the time of action in the third sentence? No. And where is the time of action in the fourth? No. So sometimes you may use time of action all the evening, past 4 hours like that, or you need not mention the time of action. So that is the thing. So friends, these are the good examples for the past continuous. So in this structure only you have to construct sentences. You take any verb, regular verbs or irregular verbs, and have subject and use was and were depending upon the singular or plural nature of the subject, and then have V4 form. So all verbs you add ing form, you get a V4 form or a progressive form or a present participle form of the verb, and add a your convenient complement. That's all. So you get wonderful sentences with the past continuous. Okay, and only difference between present continuous and past continuous is auxiliaries, were and was. That's all. Was and were only, that these are the difference, and otherwise there is no difference between a present continuous or a past continuous except was and were. So I told you many times, minor change or minor difference between tenses, not a major difference. Okay, so that you have to understand. Thank you. Yes, students. So see this one, past continuous tense is used with always or continually for persistent actions of people. past actions, persistent past actions with always. The time clause here is always and continually. Past actions, so persistent, that means they repeat many times, not one time, several times. So that is called persistent action. So persistent action of people with always and actually continually are explained with the help of a past continuous tense. So let us examine some sentences. He was always grumbling. His nature is always grumbling. He never be happy. He never smiles, and he always grumbling. So something or the other he always grumbles. So he was always grumbling. That is his past habit. Then she was always praising me. Okay, so so we used to have a neighbor in Kadapa, and she was always praising me, and she likes me like anything, and she was praising me always. Then I was always scolding them. So there were some rascals in one of my batches. So then they don't learn, and they don't allow others to learn. They don't learn, number one, and they don't allow others to learn also. That is very bad. If they don't learn, it's okay, but they should not disturb others. So that's why I was always scolding them, that particular batch, 2 or 3 people. Okay, students. Next, they were always troubling us. They were always troubling me and the entire class. Okay, that is it. They were always troubling us, me and also my students. Next, we were continually engaging in company affairs. We were continually engaging in company. So we are repeatedly, continuously, day by day activities, we are engaged in company affairs. So this is all past continuous. He singular was. She singular was. I will only take was. They, it will take were, plural subject. We, plural subject, it takes were. Okay, and always, 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 continually. So this is the time clause we used. Grumbling, V4. Praising, V4. Scolding, V4. ing forms. Troubling, engaging. So don't call them as ing forms, wrong. Don't say that. ing forms, that is correct. ing forms are present progressive forms, are present participles. They are all present participles. Grumbling, praising, scolding, troubling, engaging. So if you apply the structure here, it suits very well. Subject, was and were, V4, and time clause, may or may not be. You can have time clause, or you need not have, or denote time clause, or mention time clause. So it is your will and wish. Okay, if you want to have, you have it. Otherwise, forget it. No problem. Okay, these are some more examples. Okay, dear friends, so we have completed a past continuous also. Past, simple past completed, and past continuous also completed. Let us move to the past perfect and see. Let us see what are the changes in present perfect and past perfect. So that's why you have to compare the same category. Present perfect and past perfect should be compared. Then simple past, simple present should be compared. Then present continuous and past continuous should be compared. Okay, you cannot compare with the simple past with future continuous. That is wrong. So there won't be any matching at all. Only related things can be compared well, and there will be very minor changes. Okay, got my point? Okay, let us move on to the next topic, that is past perfect. Okay, like present perfect, we have past perfect also. So how the structure looks and what are the uses, and some examples also we can see in the next upcoming slide or a video. Thank you so much.